Hey, good morning, my friends. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Welcome to the MLive Morning Weather Update. We've had some snow. We've had snow on the expected amount. I've seen reports anywhere southern half of the state, 1.8 to 2.8 inches. So we'll call it 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. Northern sections, 3 to 6. I just had a report from one of my favorite weather spotters, John Robert Williams. You know him. He's the guy that takes the great pictures, and he's reporting about 6 to 8 inches in the Traverse City area. Says schools are closed around that area. Hey, Lisa Frary, how much in Mayo this morning? I'm guessing you had about 4 to 6 inches of snowfall. Am I pretty close to that? Good morning, Danielle Locke and Dawn Yingling and Evie Wagner. Good morning. All right, so let's get to it. This is what we are going to be talking about today. We have some melting going on. I can hear it right now coming off the roof and going down the downspout and out onto the sidewalk. So some melting going on. Cold air is slowly going to be filtering in for tonight and the next couple of days, but the 6 to 10 day forecast is mostly on the red side. So let's get to it, and here it is. Here is the current radar. You could see still some snow in the northern tip of the mitt, as we call it, and in the eastern UP, but otherwise snowfall has ended in the southern part of the state. Hey, good morning, Debbie Gray. Yeah, you have the snow day and you have the grandkids. I know how that goes. Hey, Donna, I'm not even going to try your last name. From Ann Arbor. Good morning, Charlie Munoz from Homestead. Going to be in the 80s. We are jealous. Send some sunshine our way. So there's your radar right now. Let's look at the modeling and see what's going to happen into the future. Okay, so we'll start back here at today and the storm system moving off. In doing so, there's cold air behind it, not a lot of lake effect. Maybe tomorrow some patches of lake effect in the northwest lower and across the UP, but short-lived, 6 to 12 hours, and the bands will shift around, so you're probably looking at scattered areas of 2 to 4 inches. And that elsewhere tomorrow, dry and good travel conditions and pretty quiet, even though we're going to be cold on Wednesday and Thursday, fairly quiet. And then watch what happens. The warmth comes in from the north and west. Remember, I always tell you those red lines signify above freezing temperatures. And the more you get into those red lines, the warmer it gets. I don't think we're going to be extremely warm in the 6 to 10 day forecast, but I think we're going to have some 35 to 40s coming back in the area. Teresa Carl says Mount Pleasant got about 4 or 5 inches, and that sounds about right. You know, we thought about 3 to 6 in the north half and 1 to 3 in the south half. Hey, Ada Spears, thank you from Big Rapids. And Carrie Black, thank you for watching. Any thoughts on what is going on in Iceland? I'm going to have to check that out. I don't know what you're talking about, Chuck, just yet. So I'll look at that and see. Maybe you can give us a little more of a clue there in the comments. So we're into this weekend, and the warmth is coming in from the north and west. So it's not extreme warmth, but it's gets the melting going again slightly. And I said quieter on the storms. The next storm system next week early looks like it may miss us to the south. So we might go a week or so without precipitation. And that's all right by me, and I think all right by everybody in that we can slow down on the moisture. Now, this is out 10 days. I don't know if I would exactly believe it, but it develops a storm along the East Coast, pulls some colder air down, even down toward Florida. It pulls some colder air. Okay, there's supposed to be superstorms forming, a blizzard, and a hurricane. That doesn't sound possible, but I will check it out. You know, I hesitate to say anything is not possible in weather nowadays. Okay, so here's our model for today, radar forecast. And I just want to show you that it's very minimal, and I wanted to show you that the lake effect tomorrow is scattered also. Eastern UP, northwest lower. Not something that you'll run into a widespread travel problem. Look at temperatures for today, and you can see why we will have the melting. Okay, so we're going to be in the upper 30s to about 40 degrees. This is, let's go to noon. Okay, we're at noon here. Saginaw to Grand Rapids, south and east, quite a bit of melting going on. So if there's any residual snow on the roads, that probably will melt off in the next couple of hours. Hey, good morning, Angela Alexander from Harrison. Scott Reed, good morning. Michael Harris is over it for the year. Still probably got a month where it's still possible. So we'll go into the afternoon, and here comes the colder air slowly oozing in. We're still above freezing as we go to 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the southeast part of the state. But the colder air then after sunset starts to ooze down into the area. I think ooze is a good word for this. And we'll go to tomorrow morning, and there you have it. We're down into the teens, some single digits in the northern areas, way below zero back in Wisconsin and Minnesota, but we don't have to worry about that. Hey, Angela Dutcher from Bay City. Teresa Carl, could a blizzard hurricane be a bombogenesis? No, actually, a blizzard and a hurricane could not happen. A hurricane is structured as a warm core storm, and a blizzard is a cold core storm. So you could not have such a thing. If you're seeing something online about a hurricane blizzard, it's not actually possible. Okay, so temperatures, we know that over the short term are going to get cooler. Now I'll attempt to show you the 6 to 10 day forecast. All right, let's see here. Need to move this window for you so you can see. There's the 6 to 10 day forecast of temperatures, and you can see the warmer than normal, the best chance of warmer than normal conditions in Michigan and into the northeastern part of the U.S. Carrie Draper, is the weather still good this Friday to Monday? Yes, no storm systems coming through Friday to Monday. And let me go back and see if I can get the 8 to 14 day forecast for you. That would be into March 2nd. And here it is. And it's still slightly warmer than normal. It does look like in early March we're going to cool down, but remember, our normal high, our average high, is going up about a degree every 3 days now. So even as we get into early March, our average highs then are, I think, in the upper 30s in southern lower Michigan. So if you're cooler than normal, you're still talking a lot of days above freezing. So there you have it. We're looking at the precipitation over for most of us now. A meltdown during the day. Roads should improve. Then we turn colder overnight tonight into tomorrow. But with the wind and the lack of precipitation, we'll probably see the roads drying off before anything gets too cold. A couple of quiet days. In fact, all this week there should be pretty good travel conditions. You shouldn't have anything major to worry about as far as widespread precipitation across Michigan. A couple of isolated spots of heavier lake effect tomorrow, but that's about it. And a 6 to 10 day forecast that says harsh winter weather is nowhere around the corner. And one of these days we're going to look around the corner and harsh winter weather won't be possible again for this season. So there you have it. Thanks for joining me this morning. This is MLive Chief Meteorologist Mark Torregrossa. Some of you have your kids home this morning. You got a lot of activities to do, don't you? Take care.